Because give me a 1 in the chat if you are a white people. If you fall under this umbrella of white people, you guys could probably learn something today. You're probably going to learn something here. Okay, let me find some nice, cozy Christmas music, and then we can educate ourselves here. Is this going to do? This will do. As someone with very low tolerance for racist bullshit, I've managed to surround myself with white people who are cognizant of their privilege and strive to make the world a less terrifying and frustrating place for people of color. This means that I often deal with said white people asking me what they can actually do to affect change. So here, anxious allies of the world are 100 simple ways to be the change. It's not nearly comprehensive, but it's somewhere to start. Go forth and disrupt our harmful racial paradigm. All right. Okay. 1. Just because you can't see racism around you doesn't mean it's not happening. Trust people of color's assessment of a situation. 2. Don't assume that all people of color share the same views. We are not a monolith. Do you think anyone does that? Is anyone thinking all black people think the same? Hold up, this is a bit ironic because I think the presumption of this entire article is that all white people think the same. Okay, moving on. Number 3. Don't assume or guess people's races. This is not a fun game for us. African, Nigerian, Congolese, Korean, don't do that. Not allowed. Not allowed. If someone tells you they're from Uganda, don't say, I went to Nigeria once. Huh? If someone tells you they're from Uganda, don't say, I went to Nigeria once. What? Bro, if someone tells me that they're from Sweden, I might say, oh, that's cool, I've been to Norway one time. It's like kind of the same area. Is that fine? I think it's fine, right? Oh, you're from Germany? Oh, I went to Luxembourg one time. Right? That's totally fine and normal. Okay, whatever. All right. Related. Don't refer to Africa as a country. It's a continent and it's widely varied. Yes, take a moment. Oh my god, dude, this hyper, sanctimonious, condescending way that this person is typing. Yes, take a moment. Take as many moments as you need. Okay, don't refer to Africa as a country. I've been to Europe. I've been to North America. I've been to Asia. Yeah, I've been to Asia. People do this all the time with, everywhere. Okay, whatever. Oh, and rest assured that literally no person of color ever wants you to get back from holiday, show off your tan, and excitedly exclaim, look, I'm almost as dark as you! Cease and desist. My grandpa did this his entire life. He was always out there in the field in the country, a very, very tan guy. He'd say, yep, I could be a Mexican. Grandpa. I could be a Mexican for all I know. No, Grandpa, you're not a Mexican. Okay, love it. Awesome. He was tan, though. He was fucking tan. All right. Don't assume that a person of color knows everything about their country of heritage. Do you know everything there is to know about America? Germany? Sweden? That's what I thought. Okay, listen. I do feel like if you're presenting yourself or you are introducing yourself as, hey, I'm a Nigerian American. Hey, I'm an Irish American. Hey, I'm a German American. If that's how you present yourself, the implication is that you have, some attachment to that place, that maybe you've been there a couple times, maybe you have family there, maybe you maybe you do know something about that place, right? And so if I present myself, hey guys, I'm a Ugandan American, and I say, oh, well, how's the weather in Uganda this time of year? And you say, hey, it's racist of you to assume that I know everything about Uganda. Like, whoa, okay, sorry, my bad. I just thought, okay, you know what, it's fine. Don't assume we can run if we're black, do math if we're Asian, have drinking problems if we're indigenous. Well, the assumption is that I'm a racist colonizer if I'm a white guy. You can't have it both ways. But you know what? I don't assume those things. I'm just pointing out the hypocrisy of the situation. Ugh. Man, I missed you guys. What do we have next? Don't assume we can run if we're black. If we can do math if we're Asian. Have drinking problems if we're indigenous. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Regard us as autonomous, unique individuals, not as representatives of our race. What I have seen over the last, like, 6 or 7 years is that white people are a reprehensible, racist, inherently racist collective. Oh, is it already that time of day?
Last one, I promise.
We're already going. It's not even 10 a.m. and we're going, boys. Woo! Woo! Not even 10 in the morning. Don't make embarrassing jokes to try to be down with people of color. We'll laugh at you, not with you. Yo, what's up, my black friends? Isn't it so funny that white people don't like spicy food? God. Isn't it funny that white people don't like, super spicy chicken wings? I can't stand them. Good one, right? By the way, the whole trope about the white people not liking spicy food, 100% true. Spicy food is fucking gross. Gross! People use spice as a substitute for proper cooking technique and proper tempered spicing cooking techniques. Okay, if you don't know how to cook, you make your shit as spicy as fucking possible. Because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. That's why. You're trying to mask it. It's like when someone that chain smokes all day, they wear too much perfume because they're trying to hide the cigarette smoke. They're trying to mask it. But for anyone that knows what's up, you're like,
spicy food.
You just reek of cigarette smoke and perfume, okay? You're not fooling anyone, okay? You're not fooling anyone. I don't like spicy food. I don't like it. Mayonnaise is too spicy for me. Jim Bob! Well, Jim Bob, your white card has just gotten revoked. If you like spicy food, you ain't white. You're kicked out. You're kicked out. Okay, what do we have here? Don't rinse our culturally specific memes. They're ours. Go enjoy that weird one about the plums. Okay, so if there's a black meme, I don't even know what a black meme. Hold up. Black memes. Black people meme. I feel bad for googling this. Black people memes. Wait. I just googled that and I got some things I'm not gonna. I almost struck the window over. Okay, never mind. Honestly, I was not thinking about that. Well, okay, now I'm trying to think, like, I'm genuinely trying to figure out, what is this meme? What is this meme? What does this mean? Black people Twitter? Black people Twitter. r/black people Twitter.
Yo, what up, my N-word? Obama gave me the N-word pass, and I must say I love N-words, and of course, Sailor.
Great, Trump. Yit people ate with, oh, that's rich coming from you, LMAO. What is that? What is yit? What is that? White? Oh my god. White? It's white. Okay, so white people ate with, oh, that... The only reason I'm looking into this is because I'm trying to figure out what this means. Don't rinse our culturally specific memes. They're ours. Go enjoy the weird ones about plums. I don't know what this means. First night after I brought my baby home from the hospital, I remember hearing a baby cry in the middle of the night, and I was like, ah, whose baby's been crying so much? And why hasn't anyone been attending to him? Nah, it was my baby. What is nah? Okay, I'm just gonna move on from this one. I don't get it. I'm too white and dumb, I guess. I don't know. If you're at my house party, don't turn off The Weeknd and put on Arctic Monkeys. Okay, this one is very specific, but it happened to me once and I'm not over it. The audacity. I don't even know what the okay, I'm white. I don't even know what the Arctic Monkeys is. Arctic Monkeys. Do I know a song of theirs? What is this?
You up on where wanna God get some cheese pizza?
No. Fuck off, Joe Biden. Do they have like a famous song that I know? 16 years ago, maybe. The best you ever had is just a memory. Do I want to know? Do I want to know? Okay. Sorry, I'm culturally ignorant here. What's this? Load it up. Do I even want to know? Oh, okay, I remember the punchline. Okay. That's kind of based. Yo, Kessiena, turn that Weeknd shit off. We're putting on the Arctic Monkeys. And then she posts about it angrily in a Vice article. Okay. Cool. Okay. Avoid phrases like, but I have a black friend. I can't be racist. You know that's BS as well as we do. I have an immigrant wife. I love immigrants. Some of which I assume are good people. Am I... Damn. I'm guilty. I've been doing it. I've been doing it, bro. Damn. I'm trying to think if I have a, Listen, it's not that I don't want a black friend. It's just that I just don't happen to have one. Do I have a black friend? There are black people I know that I talk to sometimes, right? Here's the real deal. Like, I just don't have a lot of friends in real life. Seriously. I've hung out with Crix once in real life. And I watch his stream sometimes. Okay, I guess Crix is my closest black friend, I guess. I just don't have any friends. Crix, my man Crixius. Bone? Is Bone black? Bone, are you black? Okay. Crit Mac? Dude, I do fuck with C-Mac big time. You guys are gonna think I'm retarded, but I actually do unironically like this song. I would put this song on my workout mix if I worked out.
Bar stopping, toe tag, more stocking, more goblins, more guns, we not swallowing, it's the hobgoblin. 4-5, it's all problems, you niggas not popping. Young nickels, the noodle knockers. Bar stopping, toe tag, more stocking, more goblins, more guns, we not swallowing, it's the hobgoblins. It's the hobgoblins.
He just called someone a noodle knocker. Chat, what is a noodle knocker? You're I don't even know what it is. You're a noodle knocker. You guys, y'all a bunch of fucking noodle knockers. What does that mean? I don't know what it means. Who the fuck knows? All right. Bro, I listen to C-Mac. I can't be racist. I love C-Mac. I'm gonna go see him in concert down on the 55th Avenue, on the block. When you endlessly complain about how terrible white people are, you are being that terrible white person.
With this fine community.
Okay, hold up. Let me get this straight. When you endlessly complain about how terrible white people are, you are being that terrible white person. You got to be careful, though, because if you say, oh, man, white people suck. Ah, dude, I hate white people. Ah, then you're being the bad white person. But imagine, flip it 180 degrees. Dude, white people are awesome. Yes. Yes, dude. White people. Yeah. Then they'd say you're super racist. Then you're super racist, okay? You can't. White people, no opinion. The only acceptable thing is white people. I have no opinion on them. White people? Oh, I barely even. Are those people still around? I don't think about them very often. Sometimes I forget about them. Okay. Yeah, they're mid. White people, mid. Whatever. Who cares? Okay. Don't say shit like, I know what it's like to be a person of color. I'm a ginger. You know, I don't think I don't know if I have any ginger friends. Is that a common ginger saying? In the ginger community, is that a popular thing to say? Sigil? Sigil's not ginger. Sigil's Asian, bro. Sigil is like Chinese or something. Right? I thought he's Asian. I don't know. I always counted Sigil as my Asian friend. Honestly, I thought he was one of my Asian friends. I don't know. Oh, man. Oh, shit. No, so in the ginger community, are ginger people POC? I'm gonna Google this. Are gingers people of color? Red hair, also known as orange hair, or by the way, you guys can't see, but in my beard, I actually have some red hair. Just like some random little, just like single red hairs coming out of my beard here, if it grows in. You can call me Redbeard. Yep, same. Yep. Ahoy, it's me. Redbeard. Is ginger considered a color? Can you be black and ginger? I think you can, actually. Natural redheads are rare, making up less than 2% of the population. What's even rarer is redheads, who are also black. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Who cares about gingers anyway? No, I shouldn't say that. No, I'm not going to say that. Listen. No, I take that back. Ginger people, I apologize. I like gingers. I fuck with gingers. I care about gingers. I think this whole attack on gingerdom, this whole attack on international gingy, not gingy, on the international ginger community, okay, is actually racist. It is anti-ginger or anti-white racism, and I'm sick of having gingers be the butt of every joke. We fuck with gingers. I support the gingers. I care about the gingers. I like the gingers. I'm not going to tolerate anti-ginger sentiment in this community. I like gingers. Okay, moving on. Next one. Moving on. Don't question someone's blackness if they're light-skinned. It's not your place. Other black people can make sure that light-skinned black people are cognizant of their privilege. Is there a pecking order here? Other black people can make sure that light-skinned black people are cognizant of their privilege. So if you're like one of your jobs, if you're super black, is to henpeck other black people that are not quite as black. This seems like very, very fucking racist. This seems turbo. Is this how it is? That seems turbo bad. Never try to tell a person of color what is or isn't racist. Well, this is just retarded. This is just retarded. If there is a black guy, and he's calling for the extinction of, he's like, we need to kill every white person. I'm a black supremacist, and every white person has got to die. If I say, hold up, wait a minute, that seems pretty racist. That's a little bit racist of you to say that. You shouldn't say that. It's racist. then per rule number 17, I'm in the wrong. I'm not sure if I stand by that one. When you find instances of racist bullshit online, please don't send it to us. We know racism exists. Thanks. Is this happening? Hey, hey, black friend of mine, check out this racist meme I found. Ah, it makes me so mad. What do you think about it, though? Is that happening? Come on, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, number 19. Read something already written about it rather than coming to your friends or acquaintances of color looking for hot takes on anything and everything appropriative a Kardashian or Miley Cyrus does. We don't want to think about this shit 24/7. Huh? So this rule is don't talk to people of color about pop culture. Do not bring up, or maybe it's only specifically Kardashian or Cyrus. Specifically, these two do not bring up with a person of color. Okay. I've been doing a good job of that so far. I've never done that once. I don't bring it up with anyone. Number 20. Understand that some days are even more mentally exhausting for people of color thanks to the news cycle. Try not to badger us for our opinions on the latest atrocity that has occurred. Leave us to grieve. It was a rough day 2 days ago. Derek Chauvin got stabbed. He got prison shanked. I think he's gonna live though. Is Derek Chauvin gonna live? I think he is gonna live. Dude, I actually saw this is like from Black People Twitter or whatever the fuck. I saw this going around. It said, cry not that Derek Chauvin lived through his stabbing. Rejoice that he lives to get stabbed again. That's this tweet that I saw was going viral. Bro, the hate. The absolute hate. Shit. You saw that? Yep. Wishing violence on others. But when we do have something to say about it, listen. White people? When someone with a slightly darker skin tone is talking, you need to shut the fuck up. I guess is what this means. Shut up. Maybe. Merlis though, my friend here, Merlis is deaf. So Merlis just, hello everyone, it's Merlis here. Hi guys. He just goes. Once he gets going, he doesn't stop. Doesn't matter what you say. He just keeps going. Share articles relating to the everyday experiences of race and racism written by people of color. Share articles relating to the everyday experiences. Do not share articles relating to the everyday experiences of race and racism written by people of color. Oh no, do that. You should do that. You should share articles relating to the everyday experiences of race and racism written by people of color. Okay, yeah, we need to do that. And I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now. That's good. Also, by the way, do we have any... Actually, I think Masha has... Okay, hold on. Okay, I just have a question. Are we at the cusp of curing deafness? Are we? I think we're very close, right? Like hearing aids are getting very powerful. Sure, yes, I think we are. Like they've got inter-ear. No, okay, never mind then. Fuck. I remember there was a deaf kid in my elementary school. This is like the year is 1999, and he had big fucking honk. Like his hearing aids were this big. Okay, they were behind his ear. Like they were fucking giant. Okay, they plugged on. But now I think they're like really fucking small and they go inside your ear. Elon Musk has got to fix that shit. Elon Musk, do something about that. Number 23. But don't be that person who is weird and psychophantic and loves to demonstrate their wokeness constantly to the people of color around them. Be thoughtful. I feel like if you were... We're only 23 in. If you were to follow every single one of these rules, always, you would not be able to do anything. Right? Like there are so many conflicting requests. You would be paralyzed. You would go fucking insane. Yeah. You would just stand there like a fucking gargoyle, and even then, it's unacceptable. 24. You need to read books by people of color. I recommend Sister Outsider by Andre Lorde, The New Jim Crow by Michelle Alexander, and literally everything that Junot Diaz writes for great insights into blackness. Sister Outsider. I'm gonna put this on my Amazon wish list. Book. Okay. Am I going to dox my address here? I just don't give a fuck. Who cares? Okay, so Sister Outsider, Essays and Speeches, paperback edition. Presenting the essential writings of a black lesbian poet and feminist writer, Andre Lorde, Sister Outsider celebrates an influential voice in 20th century literature. In this charged collection of 15 essays and speeches, Lorde takes on sexism, racism, ageism, homophobia, and class, and propounds social difference as a vehicle for action and change. Her prose is incisive, unflinching, and lyrical. I love lyrical books. Great. Are there any reviews of this? Are there reviews? 5-star. Across the board. Hold on, I want to read the 1-star review. 1-star review. I specifically bought this book for the updated cover, and I received the older edition. People love it. People love this book. Hey, as a black lesbian feminist poet, mother, and person in a biracial relationship, she has a lot to say. True. 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 Okay. She's not in a wheelchair, though. She's not. Maybe. Okay. 25. You need to watch shows that are created by people of color, i.e. Atlanta or Insecure. Seriously, if you haven't seen Atlanta, you need to watch it. Okay, I've never heard of that. I will do my best. Atlanta. Okay. You just gotta see it. Here we go. Who's this guy? Isn't this, this is a guy. What did this guy do? What did this guy, Donald Glover, what did he do? Childish Gambino? Is that the same guy? Will Smith? It's not, shut up, it's not Will Smith. Community? He's a rapper? Oh, he's the, this is America. Okay, I remember that song, yeah. Okay.
Welcome to Atlanta.
You don't have an alligator.
That's the alligator man.
Yo, man, you just take a picture of me?
No.
The vibes here are just so intense. Excuse me, sir. Wow.
Two, partying with my girl. Yeah. At IUD.
Hey, my fault, bro. I'm gonna pay you back, man.
Hey! Hey!
Life itself is but a series of close calls.
Oh. You gotta see it. This show, you gotta watch this shit. If you haven't seen Atlanta, you're missing out. You gotta watch it now. Leave now. Leave my stream. Go watch it now. Binge watch. Number 26. You need to have a critical eye when watching TV and movies. How are they portraying people of color and why? What purpose does it serve? So, it's curious you would say that because in this trailer for Atlanta, I did a white guy count, and I counted one of them. What purpose does the white guy serve? He's the gun-toting, racist, hey, black guy, don't talk to me, white man. Okay, I'm doing it already. Okay. To show white people are super racist. Yeah, exactly. 27. If you go to an art gallery, notice how many works are by people of color. If it's lacking, make some noise. Send an email. Query the curator. Hey, yo, where's all the black art? White people shouldn't have a monopoly on what can be considered art. Well, keep in mind, Italians are technically people of color, and there's a lot of Leonardo da Vinci, Mona Lisa. So there already is a lot of people of color art that's out there. Greeks, maybe. If a character you assumed was white, I'm kidding, okay, sorry, bad joke. If a character you assumed was white in a book is portrayed by an actor of color in a movie, embrace it. Whiteness is not the default. True. For example, the fat black dwarf in Lord of the Rings. That's cool. She was my favorite character. Little Mermaid. Aragorn is going to be black next time. That's cool.
I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's it's and what's it's galore.
The hobgoblin, catch an enemy, shoot and rob him. 55th Street, Saul's fucking problem with
Okay, what's up next? Unironically, that's a good song. I do like that song. Okay, support plays written by and acted in by people of color. The world of theater is overwhelmingly white. All right, hold up. Let me see something here. This is my local concert hall down in Portland. If we want to see live plays or concerts or anything, this is where we got to go. All right, what's coming up on the calendar? Events, music on Main. 2023 music. Hold up, is this what's coming up? So the reason I look, last time I checked, I wanted to take Kathy out to a date night, and I wanted to see, like, Beethoven, quartet, Beethoven orchestra covering the Beethoven club. I wanted to see something nice and cultural and from back in the day. It was going to be a nice romantic night. And I pulled up the Arlene Schnitzer Hall here, and there was like a traveling twerk squad. It was a group of girls. I think they were from Harlem. I think it was called the Harlem Twerk Squad, and they were traveling around. They were up here on stage. Twerking, and the bio said, like, we're breaking down racial barriers by twerking. We're twerking it down. And I said, yeah, okay, maybe I'm gonna pass on that one. Anyway, who knows? But you know what? I should have. So I regret that. We should have gone and seen that. We should have seen that. Refuse to go clubbing. Refuse to go to club nights or drag shows on burlesque nights that use culturally appropriative acts. Refuse to go to club nights or drag shows or burlesque nights that use culturally appropriative acts. What the fuck does that mean? Are they doing like blackface drag shows or something? Hold up, what does this mean? Well, I don't know. I do not know what this means. Wearing kimonos? Huh. How about this? I can check this box because I'm just never going to I'm never going to clubs. I'm never going to drag shows, and I'm never going to burlesque nights. Okay? I'm not doing that in my future. That's not something I have planned. So we're just not going to do any of those things. We're going to play safe there. What next? I have been to it was on an IRL stream 5 years ago. Who was here? We went to a gay club, and they had a drag show at this gay club, and I was sitting there on the IRL stream, like, what the fuck is going on here? That was crazy. You were there? That was some crazy shit. This is it. Okay. 30. Oh, no. Okay. 31. If you have kids, buy them dolls of color and books with characters of color. So here's my thing. I mean, I'm just gonna say this. My daughter doesn't want them. If we're at the grocery, or not if we're at like Target or some kids store, my 2.5-year-old daughter, she wants the dolls that look like her, because she knows what she looks like. She wants the dolls and the books that resemble her and resemble her mother and her father. We're both white. And so she'll look at a picture of like a white motherly cartoon character and say mama or papa, but it's not, you know, otherwise no. So we just kind of whatever she picks out, we just kind of get her. And I think that's probably good. It's probably good enough. Is that fine? Okay, she's 2.5. Okay, I think we're on 32. Support crowdfunding campaigns for cultural products created by people of color if you can. Well, I would like to remind you guys that my wife is an immigrant, and she came to this country seeking a better future. So if you donate or subscribe to me and my stream, then I will use that money to support this immigrant woman as she pursues the American dream. If you Twitch Prime or gift any subs. Yes, that's true. She is seeking a better life for her and her family and her children being here. Fantastic. Number 33. We are 1/3 of the way done, everyone. Donate money to grassroots movements around you that are run by and supported by people of color. Remember when it came out that the Black Lives Matter organization was operated by... Well, I mean, he was a Jewish guy. He was a white presenting Jewish guy. BLM wasn't even operated by anyone black. Reggie Maga, thank you very much. Thank you for the immigrants. Thank you very much. We got to support them. Some of them are good people. Support small businesses owned by people of color. Great. I love getting Chinese food. If you're upper or middle class,
For Kathy.
try to avoid moving into an area that has historically been populated by low-income people of color. I'll never do that. I'm not going to do that. So you don't have to worry about that. I'm not going to do that. Check. We're good. We're cool. Number 36. You got it. Don't assume people of color can't speak English. Okay, okay, hold up, pause. I want to know if this is bad when I do this. And this is something I do. I'm open to improving. Who here is Hispanic or speaks Spanish? Fuck. Who here? Where are my Spanish speakers? Where are my Spanish speakers? Where? Wow. Bro, sorry. Half the time I say I speak American. I don't even speak English. I speak American. Okay, sorry. My bad. Okay. If I go to a Mexican restaurant, you know what I do. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Hola, gracias. She fills up the water. Gracias. Gracias. Bien, too. I do. That's a dad. I do it, bro. I'm trying to accommodate. I'm trying to be accommodating of their culture. I like it because when I go to a Mexican restaurant, I want the Mexican experience. Okay, I want to be in a little microcosm of Mexico because it's multiculturalism, and it's cool. Diversity is cool. So when I'm there, I want the whole fuck. If I go to a Japanese place, sumimasen, onegaishimasu. Okay, it is what that's what I like. Even though almost all the sushi shops here are owned and operated by Mexicans anyway, I'm speaking Spanish or I'm speaking Japanese. Even if the sushi place is owned and staffed by Mexicans, I'm speaking Japanese. They need to learn basic Japanese to speak to me, the white guy at the Japanese sushi shop, even if they're Mexican. They need to learn that because it's a Japanese establishment, in essence. Okay, then what do we have? Okay. But also be patient if our English... Hold up, pause. Number 36, don't assume people of color can't speak English. But also be patient if our English isn't perfect. Are you bi, tri, multilingual? Probably not. It's hard. Okay, so you're fucked if you do and you're fucked if you don't. Okay. In general, just don't assume we want to be white or want to assimilate and don't pressure us to do so. Let them do what they want. Let them do what they want. A bilingual black person. That'd be a curious thing to do. Like imagine you spend like 5 years learning how to speak Swahili or like Nigerian or Namibian or something as a white American. Okay, let me see here. Do it. I'm gonna do that. Okay. 39. Recognize that you can't assume someone's religion based on how they look. Not all South Asians or Middle Easterners are Muslims. Not all black people are Christian. Not all East Asian people are Buddhist. You get the idea. Yeah, I mean, yeah, true, I guess. Yeah, true. Yeah. I don't know how often. Yeah, I'm thinking like, how often does this happen? Who does this? Who does this? Yo, black guy, you must be Christian. Oh, I see you're from India. You must be Hindu. Oh, you're from Philippines? You gotta be Muslim. I don't know that anyone fucking does this. Remember that not all people of color are straight. Yeah, there's a lot of gay people of color. Okay. Hey, chat. People of color can be gay too. It's not just us whites that have a... We don't have gay on lockdown anymore. Even the non-whites are doing it. I know. Okay. Let me see. 41. Remember that people of color are not inherently more homophobic than white people. Remember that people of color are not inherently more homophobic than white people. I will say this. I'm gonna elevate this from race. We can talk about culture. If you look at the world, the countries that are the most accepting of gay people and trans people, trans rights is not being pushed in Africa. Trans rights is not being pushed in Southeast Asia. It's not being pushed in Latin America. Well, okay, actually, maybe a little bit. It's pretty much North America and Europe. Thailand. You want to know something? As I understand it, like ladyboys in Thailand, they don't view themselves as being trans or as being women. I read this big this big article on this. Ladyboys don't view themselves as women. They view themselves as just like gay men that like to dress up as women or come off as women. But if you ask them, are you a woman? They would say no. It's very. I'm just gonna move. It doesn't matter. There's other things to talk about today. Okay. They are actually hot as fuck. Lol. I'm bi. Lol, what the fuck? I mean, he's bi. So I guess it makes sense. He's bi. I guess that makes sense. Cool down. He's bi. Okay. 42. People can be black and gay and disabled and trans and middle class. Blackness is expansive. It doesn't look one way. Keep this in mind. That's true. I have a friend who's black, gay, disabled, and trans, and he's a millionaire, and he's a millionaire. So keep that in mind. Number 43. His name is Merlis. 43. When we talk about race, we are not just talking about men. Repeat after me. Intersections of race and gender exist. Yes, black women. It's not just black men or non-white. Yeah, chat, there's Asian. As a lot of you guys probably know, Asian women exist. And they're non-white, and they're not men. Asian women are out there. Black women, really, yeah, black women. Namibian, Madagascar women. Gay Madagascar women. Lesbian Madagascar women. They're out there. Asian women are not white. Asian women, Asian people are not white. True. It's true. Yeah, female humans are not just an imaginary World of Warcraft monster. They're not just some World of Warcraft abomination. They exist. Female humans are actually real. They are real. They're not some mythological beast. They do exist. Okay. Yeah, it can be scary, I know. Number 44. Remember that it is black women and native women and mixed race women who are most likely to be raped in their lifetimes in America. You cannot be an advocate against sexual violence without considering the impact of race. Black women, native women, and mixed race women are more likely to be raped in their lifetimes. Okay. Okay. Number 45. Don't ask black women if it's our real hair. And don't judge black women for wearing wigs or weaves or having relaxers. I don't know what a relaxer is, but as I understand it, a lot of black women do wear fake hair. That's a thing, right? Black woman weave. Weave the kinky straight hair install.
Hey tribe, today we're doing a weave of leave out with kinky straight hair from our collection. My client wanted to leave her edges out, and this is me wearing the back of her hair. And I just want to note here that she has had a texture release, which is an amino acids treatment a year ago, and her curls are still intact. I love using the net because it means that I can. Okay, so they put a net. Okay, so they net. They braid the normal hair, the real hair, and then they net it down, and then they weave on put more hair in
other
without
hair.
Putting too much tension.
I never knew how this worked.
Your hair itself. So the net really helps to keep the weave flat, and this is just me showing her what she can do with the weave and how she can style it without her tracks showing.
Why do they do this though? Why not just? Okay, so it's like my wife doesn't ever have fake hair. She just has real hair. Why do they do this?
At that blend. And whilst
I don't know about women's hair.
Dry hair, and then I do some messy curls for a bit with a bit of volume, and that's it. Voila, she was loving it.
Loving it, dude. I should get a weave in this area and in this area. I should have two weaves right there and there, and then no one would know. I'm gonna go to that salon. I'm gonna go to the salon and hang out with my gal pals, and I'm gonna get my shit weaved up. Okay. Don't touch our fucking hair. Okay, chat. If you have been wandering society, touching the hair of minority people, you should not do that. Don't do that. if you have a black girlfriend, please make sure that your shower is always adequately stocked with conditioner. Never that 2-in-1 stuff, we beg you. Why? Okay. Why doesn't she buy it? Why is it my job to buy a conditioner for my black girlfriend? Why can't my black girlfriend can buy her own fucking conditioner and bring it over to the house if we don't live together? She can supply her own conditioner. My black girlfriend can get her own fucking conditioner. It's not my job. Never try and ooh, this fucking bothers me, dude. Ooh, chat. Listen, listen. English language lesson of the day. It's not try and, it's try to. Never try to pull any uninvited race play shit out in the bedroom. If you say try and, okay. Never try to pull any uninvited race play in the bedroom. Seriously, what the fuck? What's race play? You haven't heard it? You haven't heard about that? There are people that will like reenact like slave owner dynamics in bed because it gets them off. You know how people have like some really fucking profane shit that they're into sexually. It's like stuff they would never do or condone normally in the real world, but then in bed when they're horny, they're like crazy twisted shit comes out. Yeah, this sounds like kink shaming. Yeah, true. So Kathy and I have a thing that we do. I'll be honest. The year 1944. The Allies have landed on the beach. And then we go from there. Okay, what else do we have here? Number 49. Actively try to identify and unsubscribe from Orientalist tropes, i.e. believing that East Asian women are naturally more submissive or docile. People of color are people, not characters. Okay. All right. Japanese are people of color. Yeah. I think, yeah. So yeah, let's define terms. People of color just means anyone not white. If you are not white, you are a POC, you're a people of color. If you are if you're like a Latin American guy or girl, if you're a Latin American person, if you're an Asian person, if you're an African person, those guys exist, those people exist, then you're a POC. You're a POC. Can we be human? No, not allowed. You need to, per this article, you actually, being human and looking beyond race and just living in society normally, regardless of the people, how they look, doesn't matter. No, that's actually wrong. That is reprehensible. You actually, this is like per the critical race theory ideology, you actually need to hyper-focus on racial differences, and you need to be hyper-racially conscious and walk on eggshells everywhere you go. That actually is the proper way to do it. You can't just sort of look beyond race. You need to actually be hyper-aware and always thinking about it. And always aware of your microaggressions. Okay, okay. Number 50, we're halfway done. If you call a woman of color exotic, you deserve to stub your toe every day for a year. Do not do this. Exotic. Okay? Fair? Yep. Don't do that. When I think of exotic, I think of like a leopard or a panther, a puma. You ever see women with the leopard stripe tattoos on their shoulder? It's always some fucking trashy, like trailer park girl with the leopard print shoulder tattoo. Oh man, damn. Hold up. I'm gonna Google. Okay. Leopard print tattoo on shoulder. Ah yeah, dude. This is the shit that I love, dude. I love this shit. If you're a woman and you don't have a leopard print shoulder tattoo, get the fuck away from me. Leave now. If you don't have it, I'm not into you. God, God, dude. Ugh. Why did it? Why? Why do they do this? Why? I don't get it. Why are they doing this? Why are they doing this? Why are you doing this? You did the whole fucking thing. Jesus Christ. You took the bog pill. Your shit is bogged. Holy shit. Okay, I'm out of here. Gotta go. Huh. All right. Also saying, I've never fucked a black, Asian, native, etc. person to someone you're trying to hook up with is a one-way ticket to hell. I've never fucked a black woman, a black person, or a native person, or a Mexican person, or... Chat, is it racist of me to have not fucked a black woman? Yes? Very? Okay. They're just saying don't use that as a pickup line. Hey there, Matt Morris. I've never fucked a black woman before. I don't think that happens. I don't think anyone is doing that. That's not a thing that happens. No one does that. We're addressing a lot of situations here that I feel like have never actually happened. 52. If you have such fetishistic thoughts, just don't bother coming near a person of color. So okay, so if you are someone that has like a racial preference in regards to your sexual mates or the person you'd like to marry or date, then that immediately disqualifies you. You need to not. You need to not. If I followed this advice, I wouldn't have a wife, because here's my deal. My thing is, I'm only attracted to white women. When I'm looking to date someone or marry someone or have kids with someone, I just wanted to have a white woman. And so if I had followed this advice, if you have fetishistic thoughts about one race, then don't even come near them. Then I guess I wouldn't have been allowed to talk to my white wife. I guess this is saying if you have race-based sexual or dating preferences, fuck you. Huh. I just shot snot out of my nose. Gross. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know. What's this? We're halfway. We're a little bit over halfway. Don't worry, okay? And then, by the way, after this, we're going to do our community census. It is Community Census Day. Remember that having mixed-race children is not a cure for racism or a way to live out weird racial fantasies. Do you think any white guys are having mixed-race kids because they just don't want to be called racist? You can't call me racist. My wife is black and my kids are half black. I'm immune to that. Do you think that any white guy has done that? Bill Burr. Okay. Ugh. I'm so not racist. I had non-white kids. Well, my wife is white and I have white kids, and that's cool. I love them. I love my kids very much. Let me see here. Okay. If you're trying to start a mixed race family, sit down and deeply interrogate your intentions. Oh God, I just want to have half black kids, but why? Why? What? Why? Why do I want to have black kids? Oh, what is the reason? Dude, this is such a weird article. This article is like turbo racist. Every single thing up and down, every single point is just inherently racist in this article. If you do have mixed race children, make sure that they have access to people who look like them and who understand their experiences. Okay, here's a concern of mine. Okay, so per the logic of this article, if I have mixed race kids, I will never be able to understand the plight, the struggle, the lived experiences of my children. And I think that's a pretty good argument to not have them, right? As a father, I want to be able to help my children and share their experiences and give my insight. I'm their father. I'm one of their guiding figures. So if this is the logic, hey, if you have kids of a different racial makeup than you, then you necessarily you can't share in their experiences, or you can't give feedback to whatever, then I'm just not going to have them. I'm just gonna have kids that look like me, because under this retarded ideology, then I can. 56. If you have a partner of color or children of color, trust and believe that you can still be racist. You're not exempt. If anything, you have even more of a duty to examine your behavior for the benefit of your loved ones. There's no escape. You are racist. Doesn't matter what you do. You will be racist. You will be racist! Take your racist family members to task for the shit they say over the dinner table or via social media. Confront your colleagues who say racist shit unchecked at work. Number 59. Look around your workplace. Are the only people of color cleaners or assistants? What can you do to change that? The answer is almost never nothing. Hey, boss. I'd like to give my job to this immigrant. I know that he may not be qualified, but I just noticed that this office is too white, and I want to step down. In fact, I want to trade job. I want to be the janitor, and he's going to be, he's going to do the sediment analyses in our biology lab. He's going to work in the lab now. "100 easy ways to make women's lives more bearable." Okay, number 60. Number 60. If someone asks you to fill a role that you think a person of color would be better suited for, recommend a talented person of color who you know and forego the position of yourself. If someone asks you to fill a role that you think a person of color would be better suited for, that seems racist. Yeah, that does seem racist. Yeah. I'm trying to think of a scenario. No. I'm gonna move on. 61. Don't make us be the de facto diversity guy at work. Or at least pay us extra to do the labor of diversifying the workplace. The labor of just existing as a non-white person in an office? Don't make us be the de facto diversity guy after the last 3 points suggested having diversity people. Or if you are going to do that, you need to pay us extra for the labor of existing as a non-white person in the world. Okay. Okay. Refuse to speak on an all-white panel regardless of the topic. So if you're a white person and there's a panel and there are no brown people, you need to protest and you need to boycott that panel because there's no brown people. What if you live in Denmark, right? That's like 99. What if you live in Poland? What if you live in a town in Minnesota with 6,000 people and there literally is not a single non-white person in the town? No more panels. We're shutting down the panels. No more panels. Then the town is racist. Suppose so. Free day off. No more panels. '63. If there are only a couple of people of color in your seminar, Don't weirdly stare at them when the lecturer poses questions about race and expect them to answer everything. I do, by the way, okay, this one actually might be real. This might be real. Like, I remember we had, keep in mind, my state is, or at least it was, I guess it's getting less white. Back when I was in school, it was a very white state, 20 years ago. In the Portland area. We had, in my elementary school, we had one black girl and we had one Mexican guy. And everyone else was white. And we had one Jewish girl. And that's it. Everyone else was white. And I very clearly remember we're learning about slavery. It's like the 4th grade. And when we start talking about slavery, the entire class is just like staring at this black girl. Like that. It was like that was the vibe. That's what it was. Okay, so you know what? Yeah, sure. Okay, that probably makes them feel pretty uncomfortable. I'm with you. Okay, I respect this one. Okay. If you're in charge of making curricula, make sure there is work by people of color, especially women of color, on the reading list. And not just on weeks dedicated to race. Okay, Chad, I've got my entire stream curriculum today, and there's not one thing. No, there is! It's this! We're doing it now. We're doing it now. I'm thinking about, this is going to be a 12-hour stream. I'm thinking about my curriculum for the day, and we're devoting 90 minutes of this, and this is written by a black woman, by a black lesbian woman. So, we're good. Now we're cool. We're cool. Saved. The stream is saved. Commission people of color to make work about race. Yes, we need to hyper focus on race way more. In fact, I think in the US, I think we don't focus on race enough, frankly. I think we need to, yeah, we need to, yep, 100%. I'm totally with you, sister. Okay, 66. Commission people of color to make work that has nothing to do with race. Okay, so just all the work. All of it. Whether it's about race or not, all of it. Give it to him. Okay? 67. Don't say things like there are two sides to every story. Or play devil's advocate when it comes to conversations about race. Acknowledging nuance, bad. Wrong. That is racist. That is racist. The world is black and white. Literally black and white. Okay. In those situations, just listen. That means shut the fuck up. That means you, white person, you need to shut the fuck up. That's what that means. Okay. I'm learning. It's never... 69. Nice. It's never useful to say stuff like, but what about the white working class? Have you thought about non-white working class people's needs? It is never useful to say, what about the white working class? Okay, so just so I understand, because I'm actually going to implement all of these suggestions into my life. I just want to make sure I understand. Focusing on any topic that is white related or focusing on helping white people is a waste of time. We need to solely and exclusively focus on things that negatively or positively affect non-white people. But any type of white-related issue or white-adjacent issue, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up, okay? 70. Don't vote for racist politicians. Can't believe I need to say this one, but it seems like possibly, maybe, some of y'all didn't get the memo. This was written when Donald Trump was president. Dude. 2024, man. 2024, man. Coming back, bro. Yes. 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 So yes. Research your candidates. Who has progressive policies that won't needlessly criminalize people of color? Vote for them. Okay. Now, I do remember when Joe Biden called black people turbo thugs or super predators or whatever the fuck he said. In fact, I'm pretty sure both Hillary and Bill Clinton have said the same thing as well. I don't know. I don't know where you go. Dude, honest, like, is Donald Trump, maybe other than Obama, it's probably Obama and then it's Trump, in regards to, like, helping black people in America. And to be honest, I don't even know what Donald Trump did, or I don't even know what Joe Biden did. I'm just kind of assuming he did because he's black. I don't know. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. This is like a couple months before Trump got ousted, before he left office. He passed like a $500 billion spending bill aimed at helping black African Americans solely. It was only for black African Americans, like a black economic stimulus package. If you vote Trump, you ain't black. Abraham Lincoln. I don't know if Abraham Lincoln was so nice to black people. I don't know if that's true. I don't know about that. Okay, let me see here. Remember that black women are not here to save you from yourselves. You got to put in the work too. Remember that black women are not here to save you from yourselves. You've got to put in the work too. I don't really feel like I need black women to save me. Maybe I'm wrong though. I'm open to being wrong. I'm open to being wrong. It's just not something I've really thought about. Be cognizant of how your whiteness could be weaponized against black people. I.e., white women don't play into stereotypes about black men being inherently threatening to you. It gets black men killed. See Emmett Till. Okay. All right. This is probably one of the dumbest / most racist articles I've ever read in my entire life. Seriously, this is like peak retardation. Everything about this. 74. Use your white privilege to be on the front line between people of color and the police at protests. You're at much less risk than us. Okay, so to be this is actually just insane. If there was a protest and this is the police line and this is the POC line, the white people, they got to be up front to act as physical human barriers, a white shield of meat. A white meat shield. Though I have a feeling that if this started to happen, then it would be, then you know where I'm going, right? It would say, oh, white savior complex. Oh, you're not needed here. Oh, you know, this is not your battle to fight. Oh, etc., etc., etc. Right? You're only here because you want to show up on the photos or on the videos, but really, you know, whatever. Okay, so you're only here for the clout. Record police encounters you see involving black people. Share alerts when ICE is planning a raid. I wonder how much ICE pays. How much they pay? How much do ICE agents make? Wonder if they've got good benefits. ICE for the Europeans. ICE is our like anti-immigration task force. They will capture illegal immigrants in the country and deport them and raid their houses and kick them out and stuff like that. Yeah. That's our ICE. Though they really don't do a whole lot. They're kind of, you know how it goes. Stand up to Islamophobia wherever you see it. 78. if you've ever thought a phrase like Black Lives Matter is too assertive, consider why you're uncomfortable with black people standing up for our humanity. True. True. Listen when black people say, I'm not comfortable in this situation. You've seen Get Out, haven't you? No? Nope. What's that? Nope. Man, dude, I don't want to watch a 2-minute trailer. Okay, you know what? I'm going to watch it.
You got your toothbrush?
Check.
Do you have your deodorant?
Check.
Do you have your cozy clothes?
Got that.
What?
Do they know I'm black?
Should they?
You might wanna, you know.
Mom and Dad, my black boyfriend will be coming up this weekend. I just don't want you to be shocked that he's a black man.
I ain't never seen you like this before, bro. Meeting families and taking road trips. Don't come back all bougie, man. Come back, get your damn pants up to your damn stomach.
Whoa, shit. What the
So
fuck?
you guys coming up from the city?
Yeah, we're just heading up for the weekend.
Can I see your license, please?
He wasn't driving.
I didn't ask who was driving. I asked to see his ID.
Call me Dean and you hug me, my man.
So how long has this been going on, this thing? We hired Georgina and Walter to help care for my parents. When they died, I couldn't bear to let them go.
What the fuck is...
Do you smoke in front of my daughter?
I'm gonna quit.
She'd take care of that for you.
How?
Hypnosis.
I'm good, actually.
You ready for this?
I'm back in the beat.
So look, I go do my research. Apparently, a whole bunch of brothers been missing in this suburb.
But it's cool.
Bro, how you not scared of this, man?
Couldn't see no brother around here. Chris was just telling me.
Bro! Oh my god.
Chris was just telling me how he felt much more comfortable with my being here. Get out.
Sorry, man.
Get out! Yo!
Rose, we gotta go.
Is everything okay?
Rose, the keys. Just get the keys.
I don't know where they are.
Rose?
Sink into the floor.
Wait.
Sink.
Mine is a terrible thing to waste. Terrible thing to waste.
Okay, so as I'm watching this, I'm thinking, why is this movie made? Is this movie how some black people view white America? Is this movie a visual of how some black people view like stepping into a white household? Is it that? I'm thinking, why is this movie made? Where is this coming from, right? This is very weird.
If there's too many white people, I get nervous.
If you're a black, so he just said exactly. If there's too many white people around you, as a black guy, does that make you nervous? I've never really thought about that. I don't know.
No.
Oh.
A mine is a terrible thing to waste.
Okay, and so this movie is the reference. Number 79. Listen when black people say, I'm not comfortable in this situation. You've seen the movie Get Out, haven't you? As if like this movie is the source or the citation for the feelings expressed here. Okay. Must be true. Okay, cool. Number 80. If you haven't seen Get Out, watch Get Out. Understand that the everyday horror is real. Okay, so I answered the question. This is how some of them actually feel. This is how they actually perceive these situations. Okay? It's like white boogeyman, the evil white boogeyman. Okay. Okay. 81. Question whether you have double standards when it comes to drugs. Do you think it's cool when white weed entrepreneurs make tons of money? Nope, I don't. I can proudly say my expectations and standards in regards to drug use are universal. We got to get them out of here. Every drug user, we're gonna shove into the bottom of a pirate cannon. I'll plunge them in, and we're gonna launch them into the ocean. Every single one of them. Is it cool when white weed entrepreneurs make a ton of money, but think that black people who are found to have traces of marijuana in their systems deserve to be thrown in prison? Okay, I think the basic approach here is the state in which you live. You should probably follow the rules, even if you disagree with the rule. Like if you really disagree with the rules of the state in which you live, I guess you need to move, or start a voting campaign. Go knock on doors and try to get people to vote to legalize, whatever the fuck you want legalized. But if it's like a big part of your life, maybe you need to move, get out of that state. There are states where marijuana on your clothing will send you to jail, and then there's states where it's totally legal. Pick your state. 82. Don't have dreadlocks if you're not black. Just don't. I knew this would be on here. This is absolute hyper turbo retarded. Beyond being offensive, it's just not suited for your hair type. Do literally anything else with your hair. As if indigenous Europeans, white people, that's where white people come from, is from Europe, by the way. As if they weren't having dreadlocks. As if like fucking Vikings weren't doing that, or Scandinavians, or the Germanic barbarian tribes, or the whatever the fuck, right? Okay. All right. 83. Don't refer to things as your spirit animal if you're not native. There are other ways to express affinity with something. All right. So white people are not allowed to adopt terminology or culture from non-white people. I wonder if that expectation or standard is reciprocated. 84. I just think this entire article is retarded. Every single thing about it. 84. Do not compare the exploitation of animals to racism, ever. I am deadly serious. Deadly. She'll kill you. She's going to kill you if you do that. She will kill you. Okay, so for instance, if you were to say, like, let's say you're like a turbo vegan, and you say, oh, bro, are you still eating meat? Don't you know that the way cattle are raised just to go to slaughter, and they're confined, they can't even roam around freely, they're pretty much just like slaves. Then that if you say something like that, that is not acceptable, and I'm being deadly serious. 85. I can't believe I even need to say this in 2018, but here we go. Don't wear blackface. Yeah. Yeah. You probably shouldn't do it. Now, I will tell you something. Back in my high school, we had something called, it was called a blackout. High school blackout. Did you guys do that at your high school? Blackout rally. So this is whenever there's a home game. I guess it wasn't every time there was a home game, I guess, but like everyone on your side of the bleachers. Let's say you're watching the varsity football game, and everyone on your side of the field, because it's like the away team sits over there and the home team sits over here. All the parents, all the other students, you sit kind of on your side. You'd have something called a blackout. You would do whiteouts also. Where everyone in the audience is requested to wear black. Okay, guys, this game we're wearing black, or we're wearing white, or we're all going to wear neon colors, and it's like a sign of solidarity. And so I remember you would have kids that would like do black, like almost like black war paint, black face paint, black war paint. And there was an article that came out, black face high school student. Can I find this? Images. This kid. So this was very common. This is a high school kid who was having like a football blackout in the bleachers. He's sitting up there watching the football game, and this kid, this is like a month or two ago, had his life destroyed because people called him blackface. They said he was doing blackface, and this is just retarded. This is retarded to call this blackface. This is like super common, and it has no relation to being black. It's not making fun of black people. It's not anything about that. It's ridiculous. And the kid is like 13. He got suspended for wearing blackface at a football game. Yeah, okay, bro. Okay. Don't even think about ever saying the N-word. Even if you're alone. Even if you're listening to rap. Even if you're alone and listening to rap. So Elon Musk actually... Who here saw the Elon Musk tweet about the N-word? This is yesterday? Yesterday morning, 2 days ago? Did you see that? Okay, so Elon Musk... It was actually someone else that did this. It was with... They presented ChatGPT with a trolley problem dynamic. You guys know the trolley problem. You can actually... you can let the trolley kill 5 people, or you can pull the lever and you can have it go kill 1 person. Okay, but this was a deviation or a variation of the trolley problem where, okay, you can let the trolley kill 1 million black people... Oh, sorry, 1 million white people. If you don't touch the trolley will kill 1 million white people. Or you can say the N-word audibly. You can shout the N-word, and by the way, you're alone. No one's going to hear you. Is the framework of the question. You can shout the N-word, and then the trolley will stop, and no one will die. Okay, so 1 million white people die if you do nothing, or you can shout the N-word, and no one will die. And also, no one's going to hear you say it. And ChatGPT suggested not doing anything because of damage that might be caused by saying the N-word in a vacuum where no one's going to hear you. ChatGPT said, oh, don't do it. And so Elon Musk retweeted that and said, yeah, this is concerning. This is concerning. And so Elon Musk is working on his own AI called Gronk, which is probably why he retweeted this. Grok or Gronk, whatever it's called. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Okay. Concerning indeed, I guess. Similarly, don't use words like that one or that one or that one. Hold up, by the way, isn't there a sports team called Redskins? I know I just said it. Isn't that literally a fucking football team? Yeah? Okay, that's not anymore. Oh, they changed it? Okay, I didn't know. Sorry, bro, I didn't know that. When did they change that? It's still the Redskins, is it? They changed it to the Commanders. The Commanders. Okay, I didn't know that. I'm not. You guys know I'm not a big football guy. Okay. Or any other racial slur, even if you're repeating what someone else said or reading from a text. Number 88. That includes the word colored. Person of color and colored are not the same, trust me. Okay, so if you're such a racist dog whistler, bro, thanks. You should go post that on Reddit. Maybe someone's going to give you some karma. That includes the word colored or person of color. Okay, hold up. That includes the word colored. Person of color and colored are not the same, trust me. Yeah. So as I understand it, like way back in the day, there's like 1940s or something, they used to call black people colored people. Now the term is person or people of color, POC. So I guess flipping it. Person of color rather than colored person is different enough that it's not insensitive, I guess. Okay, all right. Hey, I'll call you whatever you want. 89. Understand that America has what it has because it stole land from indigenous people and it stole people from Africa. I'll make two distinctions here, or I'll give two comments here. I wouldn't call the land stolen. I would call it conquered. The land was conquered, as all land has been conquered throughout the entirety of human history. Land is conquered, and the people that have land today have it because they conquered it. This is true for every people around the world. The land was conquered. Nope. Do you not believe that land is conquered on every corner of the planet? That some people are pushed out or whatever. That's kind of seems to be the way that it goes for anyone that's historically aware. Now, stealing people from Africa or buying slaves or importing slaves, I will say, I think you need to acknowledge, slavery is, for a multitude of reasons, one of the biggest, most reprehensible fuck-ups that we ever did in this country. It is one of the dumbest things that we could have ever done, is have slaves in this country. That was for moral reasons, for economic reasons, for ethical reasons. It was a very, very dumb thing to do that. Very bad thing to do that. Slavery is cringe. We don't like slavery. We don't like that. 90. 90. Care about race on the 364 days that aren't Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Well, I mean, there's February too, by the way. There is February. But yeah. Okay, every day, even if it's not February. 91. Also, don't whitewash his legacy and use it to argue that black people should just take what they're given lying down. Okay, so I think this is probably in here because Martin Luther King was a huge advocate of peaceful protest, and Martin Luther King really admonished violent or destructive protests or riots and said that it was counter to the cause. It was actually more damaging than anything. It was not how you pushed a movement. It was not how you got people to your side. Martin Luther King wanted white people to be involved. He wanted it to be a very inclusive movement. He didn't want to shout people down. He wanted to build people up. Okay, and so this is probably in here because whenever you see riot, like remember the Black Lives Matter protests in summer of 2020 after George Floyd died from a fentanyl overdose. People were saying, hey, listen, you shouldn't be destroying property. You shouldn't be tearing cities down. You shouldn't be doing this because this is not what Martin Luther King would have wanted, right? And it's true, he wouldn't have wanted that. So that's why this is here probably. Okay, 92. Think about how race is operating even when people of color aren't around. Be cognizant of it wherever you are, whichever situation you're in. People of color have to, so should you. Think about how race is operating even when people of color aren't around. Be cognizant of it wherever you are, whichever situation you're in. People of color have to, so should you. Okay. I'll make sure to do that. I promise I will always be thinking racially charged thoughts at all times. I will never let racially charged thoughts leave my brain. I will always have them in my brain. This article is just fucking crazy. Fucking insane. 93. Remember that your queerness, womanhood, transness, class background, or disability doesn't exclude you from white privilege. Okay, so you could be a queer trans woman that is homeless in a wheelchair, and you still have white privilege if you're white. True. Which means you need to shut the fuck up. That means you need to shut the fuck up. 94. Make your feminism useful to all women rather than calling yourself an intersectional feminist. Show, don't tell. Okay, cool. I will do that. Don't assume, full stop, you can understand what it's like to experience racism. You can't. That's the whole point. So, by the way, it is most certainly possible for a white person to experience racism. I think probably all you have to do is go to... Well, I mean, these are my experiences. If you go to any Asian country, you will experience some amount of anti-white racism. You will. Do we have any whiteys in the chat that have been discriminated against or experienced some amount of racist behavior or rhetoric when you are in a non-white country? Yeah, it is entirely possible. It is entirely possible. I'm a whitey. There you go. Yep. Singapore is crazy. Yep. 96. Also, even if you're in America, even if you are in a white country, you can be at the bottom end of some amount of anti-white racism. Let's not acknowledge that. Let me see here. For instance, if there's a group of I don't know, Mexicans that are saying, "Fuck white people, we need to kill white people," that's racist. That's racist. That's anti-white racist behavior. It goes every single way. Racism can't only go one way. It goes every single way. As a hypothetical there. 96. Understand that nothing in your life has been untouched by your whiteness. Everything you have would have been harder to come by if you had not been born white. Okay. All right. 97. 97. Be grateful for the lesson. When you're called out on racism, getting defensive won't help you. Thank you, sincerely, for calling me racist and calling me out on my racism. I will work on that. I appreciate you for calling me a racist. Thank you. Thank you. Sincerely, thank you. 98. Move past your white guilt. Guilt is an unproductive emotion. Don't sit there mired in woe. Just be better. What if you never got to the guilt part? What if you don't feel guilt? 99. Recognize that fighting racism isn't about you. It's not about your feelings. It's about liberating people of color from a world that tries to crush us at every turn. So here's my take. I know this is crazy. Racism bad. And I don't really care which way it's going. I acknowledge it can go every way. It can go every single way. Up, down, left, right, brown, white, white, brown, black, purple, yellow, whatever. It can go every single way, right? 99. Recognize that fighting racism isn't about you. It's not about your feelings. It's about liberating people of color from a world that tries to crush us at every turn. 100. And remember, being an ally is a verb, not a noun. You can't just magically be an ally to people of color because you say you're one. It's something that you must continually work on. All right. I'm going to go work on pissing right now. That's what I'm in the mood to do.